reporting season well and truly underway. How's it going in your eyes, you think, so far?
Well, if you look at the key numbers, Pete, we've got 19% of companies have reported so far. 61% of those companies are saying profits have risen compared to only 36% 6 months ago. So we're heading in the right direction. This week is the huge week. We're going to get a lot of big companies: National Australia Bank, Westpac, ANZ, Coles, CSL, Cochlear, BHP, Fortescue, JB Hi-Fi, and of course yours and my local favourite, Zip. It reports this week as well.
Wow, okay, that is it. That's like the A team. It's like the A team of reporting week, Pete.
And there's a whole lot more, Pete. There's going to be the bigger. It's going to be huge. By the end of this week, the kind of numbers I'll be talking about, say, 75 or 80% of companies have reported. So we'll really know whether the economic rebound that's really strong for the economy is translating to profits and therefore stock prices.
Okay, let's talk about JobKeeper now. The union's certainly going after the government when it comes to JobKeeper's end. What's your view? What's your take on this, Pete? Do you believe the economy can cope post-March without it?
Yeah, it's interesting, mate. I was driving into Melbourne on Thursday. Of course, now I'm locked down because I drove into Melbourne. So I'm at my Melbourne office right now. And I heard Steve Kennedy, the Treasury Secretary, reporting to Parliament. And he's saying that, when JobKeeper goes, they're not expecting hundreds of thousands of job losses. We got unemployment numbers this week, and they're expected to fall. What's critical, I think, Pete, is that a lot of businesses have actually done well out of JobKeeper. And small businesses aren't going to be asked to pay back if they've got too much money from the government. And so I think balance sheets of lots of businesses are going to be in really good shape. And so these people will not sack their workers when JobKeeper goes. Some businesses will. And I think the government's going to have to target some industries like travel, aviation, and those areas that have been maybe affected by the Victorian lockdown, and try and consider some targeted help. But I think JobKeeper will not, force unemployment through the roof. And by the way, New Zealand has done it. New Zealand's taken away their wage support, and there was no instant rise in unemployment. So I think, given the strength of the economy, we'll get through it.
Okay. What about ME Bank up for grabs, Pete? Who's going to buy it?
Yeah, it's like a secret auction's going on. And the Bendigo Adelaide was in there having a crack at it. That's left to ANZ and BOQ, Bank of Queensland. Now, AFR reckons that BOQ's got its head in front because the ACCC probably wouldn't like the idea of a big four bank swallowing up, a new player in the market like ME Bank. Very interesting outcome, which will be decided this week, I reckon. So we'll find out this week.
Okay. Peter Switzer, bringing us up to speed, as always. Thank you, Pete.